Hey studio, as you guys start today, just kind of feeling out the charcoal, I wanted to show you just a few kind of things and tricks that I've kind of learned along the way. In your packs, you should have got the gray paper. You should have got some vine charcoal. It's really lightweight. You got some compressed charcoal, and then you got your charcoal pencils. What I want you guys to think of is texture today. I don't care so much how much things look. I care more about how they feel. All right, so for you guys today, I want you to think about, all right, what's my charcoal texture? How does it look in relation to feeling, okay? It should feel whether it's porous or rough or whatever. You're gonna be working with a bone texture, okay? So today's assignment, I just want you guys to go find, who knows? Some of you guys might have some, bones lying around, I don't know. But if you don't, like me, you might have to look up a reference. And I want you to go ahead and think about how you're applying the charcoal. Now, I'll probably give you some additional videos to go along with this, just to check out if you want to, but this is just a very brief tutorial on what you can do to start. All right, so gray paper, crucial to have that toned paper, okay? That's gonna let you play with the range of your white on it and your black on it to increase your contrast. Now, outside of that, guys, please understand charcoal is gonna be messy. Like, have an open mind. At first, you might be like, this sucks, I hate it, all right? Don't stop there, all right? If you stop there, you're just limiting yourself and you're not opening up to actual new opportunities, which is what this class is about. It's about testing things out, okay? So you can start with your vine charcoal, that's fine. Let me tilt this so you guys might be able to see it a little bit better. Now, if I'm working with, my charcoal, all right, I could go in, let's say I'm trying to do a texture or whatever, all right? I want you to kind of build up how it might look three-dimensionally first. All right, so let's say I put some like shadows on the sides or whatever. Let me get it even closer. There you go. So I put like some shadows on the sides or whatever like that. All right, you can use your finger. Some people will like to use like paper towel or a blending stick. At this stage, I wouldn't necessarily use like a blending stick. I would just start to layer to try to get it to look 3D. All right, wherever your shadows are, just start to pop that on there. And really, you're just kind of playing around with it. All right, you're not doing too much. There's our awesome bells that go off for no reason in the school. All right, so I'm just pushing in some of the contrast there. Nothing crazy, guys. Make it look 3D just with the black first. After you do that, all right, get your white, and you can start to go in, you can start to feather in your highlights. Now, don't overkill with this because these highlights, guys, these are gonna be more towards the end that you're gonna push more of it into it, okay? So as you can see, I'm just gonna be layering in and out, maybe doing a little bit of blending there, just trying to pop it, make it look three-dimensional. You can come in with some of your pencils and heighten the contrast if you want to as well. But you can see like now, I'm starting to try to make it look 3D. It's going okay. I can always do more. This is just a brief tutorial. After you get it looking three-dimensional, all right? So once you're like, you know what? I like how it's looking three-dimensional, then you can start to layer. So that's where like coming in, starting to add a surface texture might make more sense. Whatever that bone looks like, whether it's really porous, whether you're doing like some stippling on top, whether you're actually like doing some drawing or scumbling or whatever that looks like. If there are areas that you want to like shade more with the charcoal, great, do that. If there are areas that you want to leave almost just like that flat texture that you already put in with just your smudging it around, that's cool too. Just play around with it. Think about, well, what does this texture look like? Is it going to be really rough? Is it going to be on the smoother side? I want you playing with textures today. So I don't mind what you guys actually like work from today. It could just be like a femur bone. It could be a full skull. That's up to you. But on your gray paper, I want to see you do one or more of these test exercises. Really play around with your layering, guys. You can do a lot. If you got a fixative, you can use that too. In your layering, that's not just like your black on top of the end. That's your white. You can go back over top of the black. You can really plug in some really bright texture if you need to. And I'm just enhancing my layers. I could do 20 layers pretty quick. That's the cool thing about charcoal is you can really, really layer it in, okay? So as you can see, this is just a 3-minute test. You know, I want you guys to spend at least 30 minutes today testing this out. All right, but you can see I got some textures in there, you know, kind of looks like a bone, whatever. I'm not going off a reference. You guys will. All right, do something cool. Let me know if you need anything. Otherwise, that's just your charcoal tutorial for the day. 30 minutes. All right, no less than that. If you want to do more, great. And you should be gathering your references because you're going to get your assignment pretty soon. So think about screenshotting and saving a bunch of images of bones because you're going to be working with bone as your subject material for this assignment. Okay? So exercises today, submit them in Canvas today, and I'll see you guys next class. Bye, guys.